Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are well. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how I cook yam pottage. Yam pottage is actually made from mainly yam. In this particular video, I'll be using Puna Yam, which is a tuber that is highly rich in fiber and is widely eaten in Nigerian homes. So to dive right in, I have there some grated onions, just one red onion by the way. I also have half a teaspoon of salt and 3 chicken cubes there. So for the seasoning, I have half a teaspoon of curry powder. I also have half a teaspoon of thyme. I'll be using in this particular cooking some ground crayfish, which is smoked by the way, so ground smoked crayfish. I'll also be using about 80 ml of red palm oil, and we'll be adding to the cooking about 1 tablespoon of tomato puree. For the peppers, I'll be using fresh peppers in this cooking, so I've got 3 long red peppers. I have 1 onion, red onion, and I have 3 tomatoes and 2 scotch bonnets. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be using Puna Yam. So I've had those washed and cut into chunk sizes. And to show you what Puna Yam looks like, I have one just there. But these are the kind of sizes, chunk sizes I'll be using in today's cooking. So this is what Puna Yam looks like. It's a tuber, and like I did say, it's highly rich in fiber. You can cook with it, you can fry it, or you can actually just use it to make yam pottage. And you can roast it as well. Okay, so here I'm just going to go ahead and blend the peppers, but I'll be using the P function or the pulse function on the blender so that I then blend it to a coarse consistency where you can still see bits of the peppers in your cooking. Okay, so after pouring the red palm oil into a pot and setting the heat to medium, I'm going to go ahead and saute the chopped onions. Afterwards, I will be adding the tomato puree to the mix. I will then fry the tomato puree and the chopped onions for about 2 minutes or so. This will be followed by the blended peppers, which I would stir and cover and cook for about 10 minutes on medium heat. Okay, so after seasoning and cooking the sauce for about 5 minutes, I'm just going to give the sauce a bit of a stir before I then add the chunks of Puna Yam. Once I've done that, I'm going to cover it and cook on a low heat for about another 10 minutes, but I'm going to be stirring occasionally to prevent any burnt whilst cooking. Right, so the yam pottage, or asaro as it's popularly called in Yoruba, has been cooking for between 10 to 15 minutes on a low heat. So I'm just checking it, just stirring it, and I'm going to be checking to see if the yam is actually cooked. So the way I like to do this is to just get a fork and then poke through the yam. If the fork goes right through the yam, or the yam falls apart, that means that the yam is actually cooked. So afterwards, I'm just going to stir and then cover it again and allow it to cook for another 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the final stage of the cooking. Now, to achieve that authentic Nigerian yam pottage or asaro, you need to mash the yam. Now, whilst you're mashing, just mash some of the yam and leave some out, because with asaro or yam pottage, you want to see bits of the chunks, that's the yam chunks in your asaro, and that's how you make it. So what I'm doing here is just mashing some of the yam, and I'm just going to leave some unmashed. So I couldn't resist the urge to try out some of this yam pottage or asaro, and I can assure you it tasted so delicious. Now, if you have enjoyed watching this video, do kindly give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.